We're going to talk about mental health right now, and I'm here with Sabrina Gilos. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Jade. So I'm really happy that we're talking about this because it is a very important issue. So I want to ask you, as a collegiate athlete, what pressures do you feel?
I feel like there's a lot of pressures that you have to be this perfect person all the time, and that your performance basically identifies who you are as a person. And I feel like it's hard to always keep that like good image up. Like if you don't have a good game or you don't play a lot, you think, oh, like I'm worthless. Like, you know, people are like, oh, bench warmers like for other things. And I feel like that doesn't define somebody as a person, but I feel like because of the outside pressures and like how it looks, I feel like that gets misinterpreted a lot.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like your feelings and emotions are not seen because you are seen as more of a sports figure rather than a human being?
I think yes and no. I think there's a lot of pros and cons that come with this, but I definitely feel like the pressures that of like being a sports figure is it kind of just like takes away from you as a person. Like, yes, I am a student athlete, but also I'm Jade. Like, I have more to me. My sport is not all I am, because if we put this pressure on our athletes, then what happens when they're done playing? Then they're really not going to know who they are, because the world has seen them as this only sports figure for so long.
Mm-hmm. So when you do feel pressures or anxiety, is that coming directly from your sport, or is that coming from outside sources? For example, your family, your peers, social media?
Yeah, I think that a one big like misconception is that if you give resources to athletes, that everything's fine. Like, okay, we had a mental health discussion. Okay, you have your sports psychologist. Like, okay, like you're good. But really what people I think fail to understand is it's also how you talk to people. Like, you can be like, hey, like here's your sports psychologist, but then you can go and like bash somebody and like tear them down. And I feel like people forget that giving resources is one thing, but acting on that and being a good person in general is so much more, and it's so helpful to keep that athlete like in that good mind. It's like, it's how you talk, not just I gave you this so you can be like this and I can talk to you however I want, which I think what is something that we all need to work on in this industry and world.
Mm-hmm, for sure. I think I'm really glad that there is more awareness around it right now. So hopefully we keep moving forward in that direction.
Yes, thank you.